groovy to handle. Right what they don't want, my duty is vandal. Who need a sample? Put in work in the pandemic, Julius Randle. We don't do tantrums. Famous for art and you dudes need a scandal. They selling trauma as drama to scam you. Who the real plug playing strings and they amp you? From New York before dollar slices, when a solid slice was like $1.50. Back when they gave out $1.50s. Always try to fuck with me, get tough with me. Back when I was a target, look at my hood, now that shit got a target. Just like you rappers, though, giving out bargains. Selling your soul, I ain't giving out pardons. No, dudes wanna be in my crib like, don't listen to the whole shit, but they just wanna know what apartment. That shit is garbage. Take all of me or none of me. I give a fuck about all your money, B. But I do get stressed, word to Budapest. I need capital and I'm hungry. So be careful if you in front of me. For you losing all of that luxury and get exposed for the hoes in your company. Everyone you hit's like a blunt to me. I'm as blunt as blunt could be. My opinion's Dutch master. Used to hear much laughter rush past you now. Cause they mad whack act like cause I duck actors. It's young craft, sir. Too groovy to handle. Right what they don't want, my duty is vandal. Who need a sample? Put in work in the pandemic, Julius Randle. We don't do tantrums. Famous for art and you dudes need a scandal. They selling trauma as drama to scam you. Who the real plug playing strings and they amped you? Put in work in the pandemic, Julius Randle. Put in work in the pandemic, Julius Randle. Put in work in the pandemic, Julius Randle. They selling trauma as drama to scam you. Who the real plug playing strings and they amped you? You would hit the shimmy for a stimmy, bitch, get out my face. If I ain't surrounded by the real, then I feel out of place. Life already hard and I can't come to camp out of shape. I'ma die a New York legend at this rate. Too groovy to handle, right what they don't want, my duty is vandal. Who need a sample? Put in work in the pandemic, Julius Randle. We don't do tantrums. Famous for art and you dudes need a scandal. They selling trauma as drama to scam you. Who the real plug playing strings and they amped you? Put in work in the pandemic, Julius Randle. Put in work in the pandemic, Julius Randle. Put in work in the pandemic, Julius Randle. They selling trauma as drama to scam you. Who the real plug playing strings and they amped you?
Working day and night.
Yeah. Pay your respects to the people's champion. My speak universal. Maybe just not in your circle, you can say my flow Mandarin. I ain't from them industry farms where you got plucked like a mandolin. Whose man's is this? Let an algorithm say what kind of man you is. Rely on AI, but won't work on how you handle shit. That ain't the answer, kid. I push the lines, they shit sound like risk management. Highlight my privilege and I never once complained about my disadvantages. And I won't, just don't act like I was handed shit in this game. When to this day they try and block my shine cause of insecurities, they ain't abandoning. I'm a truth that you know but you ain't accepted yet. Come back to me when you ready to discuss how I'm actually the best. You couldn't fuck with me and all that apathy's just distrust to the size of your nuts. Yeah. Retaining all this wisdom, I think that kid they think of wisdom. I ain't impressed with dudes, and that ain't rude, I'm just frank. Words to the fur, I just threw in the fire to bake. Cause I'm retiring, lying and hiding and flying for sake of disguising your lack of a basic desire to think. It's Mr. Call it what it is, I run and hide. They don't want to stand next to me, I wonder why. Nothing reveal the truth more than a fucking lie and vice versa. That's why they don't want none without the bags in my sight. Word to the bags under mine, so I'm up in mine. Cause it's cold out here, and shit's starting to get darker like it's late autumn. Don't call me for a versus battle unless it's James Baldwin. I'm on do not disturb in case fake calling. I don't wanna know, I'm trying to live for now. Student of the game, but I'm principal. Since I was a little child, always had ambitious style. Yeah, so just embrace me, dog, stop it. I birthed a lot of rappers, even if they look adopted. Spend all day reading comments and then wonder where the calm went. When dudes faking, tell them yeah word, let a convent. I learned that when I was hooping up our convent. Let them judge you, just don't get held by what a content with, cause they will. See, I'm different, they feel. The shit I spit from Brazil to up in them LA hills. Dudes hear the kid and they chill. Start amending they wills, pretend offended, they bills. Depend on who they say they ain't. Come around like they angels and try to play the angles. Offer value exchanges and then they never pay you. So this year, I had to get some people off the back of me. Can't hold it down for everyone. I ain't gravity. I've been in the cut getting stronger like an infection. They've been moving back, space getting longer like a reflection. Ironic they can't see their own. Feel like the most loved dude ever who was destined to be alone. Yeah. Listen to my motherfucking album, man. Stop playing with me.
Yellow.
Good morning. I just woke up about an hour ago. It looks like the BTC take profit got hit in the middle of the night. I would have loved to have been up for that. Obviously, I would have loved to have been streaming for that as well. That would have been awesome. Now, we got a couple different things to go over because the market is kind of a mess right now. I'm not going to lie. Kind of a mess, all right? My brain is having a little bit of a hard time wrapping around what's the best option here. All right, so I'm sure some people out there are also feeling the same way. Let's go ahead and switch over to the live screen. Hello. Hallelujah. ¿Cómo estás? Bonjour. All of the above. Good morning, guys. So we popped that in the trade log here. You can see right here, BTC. We entered at 41,409. That was the average price that we entered at. Obviously, we entered here and here, so that came out to the average. I just had to put in the average. We walked away with $2,189 profit. You love to see it. Right now, currently, if anybody wants to follow along, any soy boys, any spoon boys in the chat, all right. Like I said, not financial advice, just a little blonde-haired kid on the internet. All right, but this is, to me, starting to look a little bit better. All right, the reason why I'm taking ETH now is because I don't think we're done with this downwards move. I still think XRP and LTC are going to make another move to the downside. They have not hit their take profits yet. So with Ethereum still sitting around that ABC setup that we were kind of highlighting yesterday, I really would not take this under ordinary circumstances, but we have an ABC with an ABC setup. So with that kind of double setup right there, I'm willing to play this line. All right, so currently I did get an entry, have yet to get stopped out yet. I'm using a 0.7% stop loss. So, on Bitcoin, we typically use 0.5. On most altcoins, we're usually typically using a 1. So I figured if we want to squeeze a little bit more out of this, I think it might be healthy to do so. So that is lining up for about an 8.53. All right, that would put it up an ABC upwards, an ABC downwards, a 1, a 2, if you want to call it that, and then we would have another extension to the upside. BTC, I think, might go on a different path than most coins, because either one, we are going to continue downwards like everything else, or we can see this as an A, a B, a C, and we are going to be trying to retest 41,000 to 40,657. Maybe putting in a little something like this, little B, and then that becomes an A, and that becomes a B, and then maybe we have an ABC flat, or maybe we go down a little bit lower. I don't know how it's going to work out exactly. All right, but you can see how I'm kind of like not quite sure how this is going to play out. All right. So I'm just happy my take profit got hit and we were able to walk away from the market with some fat profit yesterday. Well, I guess it got hit this morning sometime, early morning. I know XRP probably gave people a scare last night. XRP shot to the frickin' moon. I did not get stopped out on XRP. Now we're back down. So I don't get why people get so scared. My thing is like, if I'm going to get stopped out, I'm going to get stopped out. I'm not going to just because we shoot up, I take my profit. That's not how it works. And I was watching the chat last night. Some of you guys were stand in the line. You guys were like, no, we're not going to FOMO in the longs. This is now a prime shorting opportunity. I was like, hell yeah, that's my people. All right. And it's vice versa. All right, I'm not just saying like shorts are the way to go. I'm saying like there's a time and a place. Sometimes you got to be long. Sometimes you got to be short when the price action calls for it. And I am very happy to see that some of you guys recognized that if you missed out on the first short, you guys had a second opportunity. Price action sometimes is forgiven. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, there's not a whole lot to talk about today. I mean, we're still trying to work out these ABCs. Like I said, it was going to take probably a day or two. Lucky enough, we got the take profit on BTC, so we got the majority of most of our profits out of the market, and definitely looks good on our profit logs here. So far, accumulated return is 2,886. I haven't even added the Ethereum and EOS trade that accompanied this Matic trade here. So I'll leave the Matic trade because obviously we put that in yesterday, and it is a legitimate trade off the same exact setup that we are used to taking. So we got XRP and LTC open, but now our win ratio is saying 27%. With a profit factor of 4.4. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, India. I'm looking at the chat now, guys, so if you want to talk, I'm here. I'm here for you. Like, I thank you for streaming pretty much all the time. You're very welcome, man. I'm trying my best. I've decided I'm going to leave on the 5th. I'll probably be back sometime around the 11th to 12th. So we'll see. Austin, what do you think about taking some profit when trend changes on shorter time? Get out of here with that goofy stuff. All right. Listen, I'm not saying that if you have a take profit, it is 100% going to get hit. But if you are working within healthy boundaries between two trends and you have a take profit, stick to that take profit. Now, if you were looking to take profit down here and you see a pretty decently sized ABC setup, all right, maybe take some profits. I mean, you can even take all your profits, all right? Fortunately, I was not expecting the moon here. I was not reaching for 37, 36. All right. My take profit was dead in the middle. All right. Uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, downtrend, uptrend. All right. This turns into a gigantic ABC. This is our A. This is our B. And then right here we have an ABC. This turns into a C. All right. Grouping. And you can see, like, if this was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's backwards. This would be a 5, this would be a 4, and this would be the 1, 2, 3. So sometimes you don't get the 1, 2, 3 at the beginning. Sometimes you get it at the end. So, like, that's why, I like ABCs a lot better. Sometimes the market works out a little bit differently. So we took a short position from up here. All right, we have an ABC setup, and we are rolling that into a larger setup. All right, this is why we pay attention to the macro, because then the micro will give us opportunities to play into it. And then we took profit dead in the middle. All right. I took profit a little bit beforehand. All right. This is calling for 39,018. I took profits at 39,080. Somewhere around there. Did you ever think about making a course about this strat? Of course I do. But the problem is, man, everybody and their goddamn mother has a course. And at this point, I don't want to play into that. I live stream all the time. My strategy is simple enough where you should be able to pick it up. I don't think you need a course, man. How do you like the Trader Sync program? I think it's pretty good. Like I said, it's not the end all be all. I don't think it's a magical thing. You can use a spreadsheet if you want to. You can use a different website if you want to. The only reason why I'm on TraderSync is I've used it in the past. I'm familiar with how to navigate it, and I'm using my my monkey brain trickery to its advantage. I know it's free, but I know it's free money. But what's the point? Like I said, you guys are very generous. The Patreon's doing well. I'll stream. I'll stream more. ETH macro target on Bitstamp chart. Macro target. I don't have a macro target yet. If you're talking about, this right here, we're kind of at it. Very, very close to it. Technically, the take profit would be 2,900. So like the 0.382 region for Ethereum is going to be 3,048 to 2,726. Sorry, I'm waking up. All right, like I said, from a larger time frame perspective, all right, we don't see anything like this yet. All right, I can see an uptrend, I can see a downtrend, I can see an uptrend, downtrend, uptrend. I can see that, and I'm on a 4-hour time frame. Right here, I can see an A, I can see a B, I can see a C. I can see that from a 4-hour time frame. All right, right now, I don't necessarily. I can see uptrend, I can see downtrend, I can see uptrend. But I think, like I said, over the next couple of days, we're going to see some sort of separation, and then probably another move to the upside. This strategy will never work because if you want to trade a reversal, you will always have to trade the break of the prior top. I don't know what you're saying. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm waking up. What will be your strategy when we enter into an aggressive bull market again? Probably just look for the pullback ABCs and then hold on to those for as long as I humanly possibly can until the market gives me some sort of signal to get out. I don't know if I would go with the same breakouts because I think playing the bottom, like the pullback ABCs, and using those to my advantage is going to be a lot more profitable than playing the breakouts. Do you think BTC will push 40K again before dropping? It's in the cards. Okay, why don't you use the Telegram channel? I'm using Discord. I've used Telegram for years. I just think Discord is better organized. I think it's a lot easier to use. And as well as that, the voice is a lot better than Telegram. Archangel, what happened last night? Why did the price go down? Did the angel numbers call for it? 'Cause I got my take profit hit. 2.2 grand. I mean, I'm not denying that ETH could still continue going up. I just don't think right now is the time to be longing. I was told you, bruh. Jesus. From where do you start measuring the ABC? Trend shifts. All right. Come on, man. Come on. What's the deal on TikTok? Come on, man. I don't know how he pronounces it. All right. Like, dude, it's very simplistic. All right. If I have a chart, all right, let's say that this is all I can see on my chart. Let's say this is all of the price action that exists in the history of Bitcoin. All right. I find the lowest point that I can. Okay, let's say this. All right. I find the lowest point, and I start tracing uptrend, downtrend, uptrend. All right. Now, this is just my brain. I can just instantly see ABC. All right, but then people go, Austin. But what about this? This is a 1, this is a 2, this is a 3, this is a 4 and a 5. So Elliott wave exists. What about this one? A 1, a 2, a 3. What about this one? A 1, a 2, a 3. Come on, man. It's called grouping. 3 trends equals one trend. So 1, 2, 3 turns into 1. 1, 2, 3 turns into 1. 1, 2, 3 turns into 1. And then now we have a bigger trend set. So we can get rid of all the little, we don't need to pay attention to this. It's useless to us. Pay attention to larger time frames and larger structures if you want to make more money. All right? Don't get caught up on the small fry fish time frames. All right, now this ABC turns into a single A, and this could turn into a bigger B with the even bigger C, and then now you got an even bigger ABC, and it just keeps going for infinity. All right? So where do you start from? Pick a point and start. Whale don't care about ABC. Whale care about take profit from other people's. John, are you fucking with me? John, did you make a new account? And you're just screwing with me in chat right now. Is this a bot? Like, this could be like, I'm not saying like you're a bot, like a robot, but like your brain ain't working right. So therefore, you're bot. Whale. What? You sound like a goonie, bro. Whale care bot indicator. Jesus. Where to start to make... Come on, man. Don't make me spoon feed you, bro. If this is the lowest point on my chart, this is where my uptrend would start from. Don't make me spoon feed you, man. Uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, A, B, C. All right, I do think that this is going to turn into a larger A, and we're in the larger B at the moment. And then this is going to turn into a larger C, and then we should be able to find out some place to short from. All right, but don't make me spoon feed you, man. Don't do it. It just takes a little bit of critical thought. Scalping is good method. It depends on your definition of scalping, because it seems like you're going price action, moving against me, price action, doing this, price action, doing that. You're always worried about what price action's doing right now instead of just thinking like maybe one step ahead. I don't know. It's not like you're thinking one step ahead like you're like Nicolas Cage from Next and you know what's going to happen. It's just planning ahead, man. Stop being so bot. You can short and long in short time frame. Okay, buddy. Did you hit the top of the short from BTC? Did you get the almost exact bottom? Now, I'm not saying that that's me every single time, but I'm saying when it happens, I'm usually the only one that does it. All right? Because I play a certain way. You know what? All right. I'm going to try to keep the vibe, so I'm not going to deal with this kind of bullshit today. You can come back later, Archangel. Just take a time out. Take a time out. What's your ideal vacation location? Vacation location. Damn. I don't know. I like all of them. I just like seclusion. So like if I can go to the beach and not have a ton of people there, like you look at some beaches and it's like nothing but umbrellas and people for miles. If I can go to the beach and I'm well spaced out from people, I like that. Like going to the beach kind of like towards the very, very butt end of summer. Lowest point I understand, but best general strategy, do a lever trade, swing trade in this case. Use the RSI swing indicator to help me see ABCs. Cool. Like I said, the RSI is one of the better indicators I can actually say if you're using it. You should do a little bit better than the next guy. But anything that has to do with like VWAPs and stuff that needs to paint, or needs a lot more information to paint, I should say. Want me to pick my dog's name? I saw a meme about a dude doing this to his wife. So when I was talking about getting a dog, my mom says you shouldn't get a dog. It's a lot of responsibility, and she was right. But I got a dog, and so I told her I got a fish. Hey, why didn't you scalp BTC along after the dump where it should in the ABC structure? I was asleep. And I'm just taking some context clues from the rest of the market. XRP, LTC, Ethereum, all looking to make moves to the downside. So I'm not too eager to get into that BTC long. Like I said, it could decouple from the market for a little bit and go on a little bit of an uptrend while everything else is working itself down. I don't know exactly how this is going to work out. It's one of those confusing times where like the market is not in a consensus. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that. Don't be that guy. You're not that guy. You're not that guy. Kite is 2,480 the target on ETH because it's close to the 0.618. Yeah, you got your fibs. I'm not gonna say you got your fibs the wrong way, because you got your fibs the right way and I got mine the wrong way. But you guys know how I do it. If I have an uptrend, I'm pulling from top to bottom. If I have a downtrend, I'm pulling from bottom to top. So Ethereum, let me go down to smaller time frame, 15 minutes. All right, if we start from the very bottom here and start tracing upwards, all right, this is all a single uptrend, undeniable. And then it cuts into a downtrend, and this is all a single uptrend. Now, within this uptrend, can we find a pullback? Because we caught this pullback, all right, we hit that trade like it was nothing. All right, so this one right here, all right, I do think probably will have a deeper pullback if I'm not mistaken, but it's probably going to come over the course of many days. So if we cut this trend up, so we now know what the macro structure is. The macro structure at some point is calling for a larger pullback. So now we're going to go to the C wave and see if we can cut up the C wave. All right, so we have uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, downtrend, uptrend. All right, so now we can turn 3 into 1, 3 into 1, and then we can delete the larger. Okay. So now we have an ABC, and now we want to go to this C wave and go A, B, C. So now what I'm doing is I'm just finding out what is the best position to short from, which this is, if we're playing ETH, this is the only one. As well as that, we can see that right here, we've already had kind of a reaction to that level. But as we're going back up and retesting that level, what do you see? You see an ABC. So this is definitely going to, this is what I'm thinking. This is an A, and we're creating a B, and we're creating a C. So obviously, if we're playing the larger setup, the target would be roughly around 2,379. So why am I not targeting that? All right. I like I like when my patterns are a little bit more compact. And this is the thing. Most people don't set standards for themselves. All right? I'm not talking about dating. I'm talking about the most important thing to us at the moment. Your trades. All right? If you don't set limitations on kind of how you like to take trades, you're just going to take everything that comes your way, whether it's bad, whether it's good, and you're not going to make any really good money. So I like when my ABCs look like this. All right? And then we might have an A and a B and a C. All right? You see how the A and the C are relatively close together? Right here, the A and the C are so far away that it doesn't give me a whole lot of confidence that we will reach the target. Okay, so this is the thing. I'm willing to compromise and just play this ABC. All right, so when I am looking for my target, I'm looking for this 0.5 to 0.382. All right, I know a bunch of people in chat are going to go, Austin, but we look like we really want to push past that. This is gearing up for a very nice move to the downside. I know, but I am playing it safe because the thing is, I have an 8.5 risk-reward ratio trade targeting a level that I'm very comfortable with. So if the profit is high and my confidence based off of kind of like how long I've been trading and what I typically see from the market based on certain price structure is high, why not go with that trade? Why do I need the extra profit? If you're always trying to be greedy, you're going to get beat the crap out of by the market. All right, so that's why I'm targeting that level. All right, you can see right here, 2,477, 2,477. That's how I came to that conclusion. And if I get stopped out and price actually keeps going up, so be it. I don't need it. All right, because this is a point of invalidation. If I am below this line, I have every single reason in the world to stay short. If I am above it and I get stopped out, my thing tells me that price action should continue to the upside. So why would I want to stay short if I believe price action is going to continue up? But it's that point of invalidation. It's a hard stop, right? When you leave your stop or where you want to get out or get, in profit or stop, up to your emotions are going to change all the time. So there's no solid ground to stand on. So when I preach about this ABC setup, don't be fooled. It's not that I think that the ABC setup is the magical place in the market to always be correct. What I'm saying is it gives you ground to stand on. You know exactly where you want to go long, exactly where you want to go short, and it gives you an entry, a stop loss, and a take profit. And because of that, you can create an entire trading setup around it. I was profit in ETH long and BTC short. Okay. Did you take profit at 30,088? If you're so profitable, what are you doing in my chat? Because it feels like you're trying to bottom feed off of me. You're just being weird about it. Straight up goofy. Get that goofy shit out of here. Razor, thank you very much. I appreciate that, man. You okay? Well, on a short on, yeah, so funding. All right. When I woke up to my ETH, my BTC, or not BTC, but these ones right here, you can see daily realized profit $2.87, daily realized profit $2. That's funding. Since I'm in a short and funding rate is positive, I get paid funding. Do you ever play poker? Not actively. I've played it though. Okay, for newbies, what time frame should we use? 15-minute. I've said it many times. It's not about the time frame, it's about the perspective you hold on market structure. All right? But being on a higher time frame, you don't give your brain the chance to get lost in the sauce. Why don't I trade on Binance? Why do I need to trade on Binance? My thing is the only reason why people trade on Binance is because they want access to shit coins, because they're gambling. Bybit has been reliable for the past 3.5 years. I know how to navigate it in and out. They give me a bunch of different opportunities on coins that most of them I can trust to a certain level of degree. So, I mean, what's the point? Why do I need to trade on Binance? The only other thing that Binance gives me that Bybit doesn't is access to all of the shit coins, and I can leverage trade them. Just wondering if you look at ABC down or the fib. I don't quite understand the question. If I look at ABC down or the fib. So I'm assuming, like, do I take my profit based off of the ABC that's forming, or do I just purely take it off of the actual number? And both, because most of the time we get both. All right. So if I am playing this ABC structure right here, I take the top and bottom of all three trends involved, and I'm targeting between the 0.5 and the 0.382. Now, this is just me. This is just how I do things. If you want to target lower, be my guest. If you want to target higher, be my guest. What all I would like you to do is put some critical thought into what you need to be successful. And that comes from statistics. If you have a 10% win ratio, you better bet you need high R&R to balance out your profit. Hey, Kite, I sent you a message. I bought your Discord. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. You send me a message on Discord right now. There you go, buddy. Would you say there's a bearish divergence from last high point? Most definitely. There's not going to be a bearish. There might be bearish confluence, but there's not off of that. Off of these two highs right here, most definitely there's probably bearish divergence. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't need to see bearish divergence to know that there's probably bearish divergence here. All right. I always do that because I'm so used to having that there. But yep, bearish divergence. Lower high, higher high. Is this on 14? No, this is on 125. Okay, cool. What do you think about Gone method? I've used the Gone method extensively in the past, but the one thing is like it's very, very hard to be successful with diagonals. Extremely hard to be successful with diagonals. From my personal experience. If you can do it, all power to you, man. All power to you. You know how you long or short based off price comes back into that line? Wouldn't it guarantee a higher win rate if we? No, it will not. It will guarantee a higher win rate. Now, if you can test it and show me that it would always guarantee a higher win rate with the same level entry of pretty much skin to teeth, all right, then I will believe you. Me personally, I've been making a lot of money. There's no reason for me to change anything. He said, help me, sir. Well, I mean, what do you want? How do you want me to help you? Because I'm trying. You listening? Can you say which options you choose when using Bybit, like market, post? I am almost all of the time using market. I mean, I'm talking 99.9% of the time nowadays. Now, I might use market, just straight up market, if I'm sitting here and I can enter just by watching to click the button. Or if we get up past this level and we're sitting here, I go, okay, this is the ABC setup. If we come back down below here, I don't have to be sitting there to take advantage of it. I just put in the conditionals, set up the trigger price, make sure I'm on market, set up everything, and then boom, bada bing. After how often do I go live? Past week, I've been going live pretty much every single day. Now, I can't promise that's going to be always the case in the future, but I flipped 2 to 6. Feel like a boss. Thank you, Kite. Appreciate it. Thank you. And you turned $2 into $6. I don't know. 2 to 6 means. How do you conclude where the ABC ends? You're getting caught up in the sauce, man. Your job is not to find out where the very tippy top of the C is. That's not what we're doing here. We are using simple confirmation by if we get a higher high and then we come back below the last local high, we can assume that whatever high that we just put in prior is the top of the C. It might not be. We might continue. But your job is not to find out where the very tippy top of price action is going to be. Now, sometimes things line up to the point where you can, it looks like you caught the tippy top, but it still isn't. Like right here, I caught the top of this, right? We have an uptrend that turns into a downtrend, and then price action puts in a higher high, right? And we can be sitting right here. A lot of people go like, but you don't know. God, I don't understand. Try it. You'll see. All right. Right here, uptrend, downtrend. Even while we're sitting in this downtrend, I can go, all right, now I need to wait for a higher high. All right. Price action sitting right here. It's in that, the price action is right there. All right. So I set up a conditional short. If we go back below this line, and this is an ABC setup. So then I take all three trends involved and I target between the 0.382 and the 0.5, and I take my profit right here. I short here to here, and I get out of the market. But you go, but you missed out on all that profit. Who cares? Who cares? All right. If you're worried about milking price action for every single cent it has, I'm sorry, but you're going to end up dead broke. Take profit where profit is due, and let price action do what it do. Bro, when you're entering, when you're opening trades, sometimes it is late to enter when you start streaming. That's not my problem. I'm not here to spoon feed you. I'm here to help you if you ask good questions. But just because I start streaming and it's too late to enter, don't be mad at me. Thank you very much, Crypto Lifer. I appreciate it. How long did it take you to become profitable? About a year. So like I was profitable, but purely by circumstance of like how the market was. But in order to learn like how to be successful with trading longer term, it took me about a year in. Market, crypto, ETH USDT, and we're selling short. How many contracts? 5.3. 5.3 at a price of 2,637.99 cents. 2,630. I'll just put 2,638. Save. Why the 125 RSI? So the 14 length RSI, obviously I've used in the past, but the reason why I switched away from it, first off, it wasn't just my doing. My friend showed me a 250 length RSI and some of kind of the points for price action you would have been able to catch things that you normally wouldn't have noticed. And that piqued my interest. So I was using the 250 length for a good period of time. But I found out like the 250 length was too de-exaggerated to where I couldn't really play the smaller time frames like the 15-minute. So I switched to the 125, and it was kind of like the perfect middle ground. It's not too exaggerated where the sky feels like it's falling on your head every single day. And it's not too de-exaggerated where you miss a lot of good moves. So 125 is good. And make sure that when you see a divergence, it's the divergence that actually matters. And if you don't see a divergence, it's probably not something that you should play. How many accounts have I blown? Challenge accounts, I've blown 2 accounts. Now, it's just because I was kind of testing the waters. So I started with $100, and I got to $10,000 in a week, and I blew the account because of greed. Before that, I tried it, same thing, greed. It was just kind of like dialing in what can I push the limits to. And then when the bull market was just about to start, we were at 16,000. I started another $100 account, and we were able to do quite a significant number with that one. But all the accounts that I've blown have been $100. That's the thing. If you're going to be testing out a risky strategy, don't use $5,000, buddy. Just it's not a good idea. All right, and we're looking to take profit at 2,477. $853 profit. 8.5 exactly. With those $100 accounts, were you just going all in? No. The first trade I would go on in. I was testing something called the flight takeoff strategy. All right, where basically I use very, very high risk in the beginning to get the account going. And as the account grows, I'm steadily reducing my risk. That way I'm making more money per trade, but I'm risking less of the account, therefore making the account safer, but making the profit higher. With the $100 account, to use the risk reward calculator, of course I did. So, stop with the goofy questions, all right? But I do want to like highlight this. So like over the past couple of days, you've seen me take a loss after loss after loss after loss after loss after loss after loss. All right, even excluding this one from the previous wins. All right, we've only lost 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. We've only lost $800, but yet we just made a $2,200 win just on BTC. And then on sushi, we made a $318 win. So that's about $2,600. All right. No, actually, 22, about 2,500. My bad. It's early. So obviously, if we didn't take all these losses, well, we would be up another $800. Yes, but that's not the. You can't do that. All right. Most, if not all, trading strategies are going to have these drawdowns. All right, but it's stuff like this that makes you a profitable trader. If you're worried about winning every single trade, I am sorely, you're sorely mistaken with how this is going to work out. James Holt, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Kite, I love you. There's so much from you. I'm in the Discord, bro. Just thank you very much. I appreciate it. Why are you typing on all caps? What are we doing that for? What do you think a market cipher have you used before? Are you kidding me? I probably have one of the best tutorials on market cipher, which is ironic because I don't necessarily promote market cipher anymore. All right. If people want to spend their money on it, I think they deserve the best tutorials possible. But my thing is, do I think it's going to make you a better trader? No, I do not. All right. Like I said, if you want to buy Market Cipher, be my guest. You can find a way to be successful with it, but I think there is a lot more negative things about Market Cipher than good things. Yeah, you can join the Patreon today without being double charged. Would you rather fight an 11-foot chicken or a teenage donkey with 5 legs? A donkey. Do I use Bookmap? No, I do not. How do I get paper trading in Bybit? You go to testnet.bybit.com. Would you rather erase all the trading knowledge for 5 million or lose all the money you have and start from $50? I don't like. I mean, I could find loopholes because my thing is, I've had an interest in trading for more than a couple of years. So if you handed me $5 million, erased all the knowledge of trading that I currently have, I'd probably just learn how to trade again. Now it would suck because it would be another extra 3 years, 4 years to get to the same level that I'm at right now. But yeah, I got John, man. He's my. If I ever get amnesia, John's there to help me. So you weren't counting on that. You weren't counting on me having a John. So I got you. Oh, my back hurts right now. I mean, what's your opinion on NFT projects like Ami? I don't know what Ami is. Here's my general consensus about NFTs. If it's a legitimate artist, like actual artist, like I paint stuff or draw stuff, or a music artist selling masters, or like it's related to some like game, like Zed.run, where like there's a purpose for these NFTs, like they hold value relative to something else. But like these procedurally generated NFTs where it's like, oh, my monkey's more rare than your monkey and it just got generated. Those are dumb. Now, don't get me wrong, I own a pickle. But I was gifted that pickle. I am the market maker. Behold, the market of the make. If I have 10K in my trading account and I place a 1K short isolated, is the liquidation based off that 1K short or based off the 10K sitting in my account? Because when I fund account, now if you're on isolated, you're not going to lose $10,000. If you're on isolated, you only lose your 1K if you get liquidated, but don't get liquidated. Nobody in this crypto space should ever be worried about their liquidation price. Because if you're worried about your liquidation price, that means you don't have a stop loss, which means you don't know where you want to get out. And if you don't know where you get out, if you don't know where you want to get out, if things go wrong, you can't push risk to its limits and make the most amount of money that you possibly can. So, even when I'm trading cross, I really don't care. I'm not afraid. Because I, 9 times, not even 9 times, 10 times out of 10, I have a stop loss. Question. If you could choose one, winning 10% more trades, but 50% more goofy questions, or losing 10% more trades, but 50 less goofy questions. If I was winning 10% more trades on average, I'd be making so much more money that I don't even think goofy questions would even be an issue. But I would take 10% more with 50% more goofy questions. Now, that's like if we're saying like all the money is coming purely from trading. Like, because we were talking about this the other day with like SEO and stuff. Bringing in more people to the live stream obviously equals more money, but that's not my goal, right? But like from this simple calculator, if we had $10,000, all right, and if we were risking 0.5%, all right, and we were hitting an average of an 8-to-1, let's say over the course of 500 trades, all right. Oh, I'm using 50%. God, we're way over Kelly. Hold on. 0.5%. There we go. All right, so we would go from 10,000 to 45,000. All right, let's run it 3 times and see what the average is. $62,000, and then 45,000. So let's say $50,000. We would 5x the account. Do you know what adding an additional 10% win rate would do to this? So we would go from 20 to 30%. You ready for this? We would go from simply 5xing the portfolio from 45 to 60 grand to 381. And let's see if this is the higher end or just the lower end. That time we made close to $1 million. That time wasn't too good. But you see my point. If I could add an additional 10% consistently to my trades, the amount of money that I would be pulling in, I wouldn't be very mad about goofy questions. One thing I don't understand is how you decide where the A starts. Find the lowest point on your chart. All right. Start from a higher time frame, work your way in. Your downwards ABCs are going to start from the highest point. Your upwards ABCs are going to start from the lowest point. There's no other thing I can tell you. If you don't see it, you don't see it. I'm sorry. Gone over it several times. I'm waking up. Haven't had any soda today. Frankie. No goofy questions. Would you rather fly or have super strength? But with flying, you can only do it underwater. And strength, only your left pinky toe is strong. I guess fly underwater because, damn, I'll be fast. But isn't that just swimming? I don't know. Congrats on a BTC win. Thank you very much. Feels good to finally have the market throw us a bone. Hey, Kite, so I backtested the strategy and it's a 50% win rate for 1 to R&R. How much Kelly do you think I should use? If you only have a 1 to A 1 to 2 R&R is a huge range, right? Because if you're consistently hitting a 2 R&R, you only need to win 33% of your trades to break even. If you are hitting a 1 to 1 R&R, you need to win 50% of your trades to break even. So if you are only winning 50% in getting a 1 to 1, don't even trade that strategy, because not only is that you backtesting, what if about in real time you make mistakes? You've seen me make mistakes on Livestream, right? Human error exists. So what if that brings down your win ratio only by like 3 points? So you go from a 50% win ratio to a 47% win ratio. Now, if you're only hitting a 1 to 1, you are net negative over a course of a long period of time. All right. Now, you might be able to last for a little bit, but like, let me show you on the Kite calculator. So I need better numbers than that. If you got a 50-50 win ratio, that 1 to 2 is a huge range. All right. If I got 10,000 and I'm only winning 47% of my trades, but only walking away with a 1 to 1, let's say I was using a 1% risk. All right. Over the course of 500 trades, I made a little bit of profit, lost some, lost some, lost some, lost some. You are playing a losing game. This could have taken you years. And if you didn't change anything, you would have gotten screwed. All right. If you're not lying to me, all right. If you're not lying to me, if you are consistently hitting a 2 restored ratio, you only need a 33% chance to break even. So if you have a 50%, all right, you should be good. All right. That's some good money. All right, so we got a 50% with a 2. 25% is full Kelly. I would say only go a tenth of that. So I could say 2.5% would be healthy according to Kelly criterion. But if you are not being 100% honest with me, or kind of like getting your statistics to sound a little bit better, come on, just make sure you're not, don't just back test and go, okay, this has a 50% win ratio. Start tracking every single entry from this point forward. And if your win ratio is below 33%, quit. It's not me like calling you a lie. I just want to make sure, because I want you to walk away with money. If you don't do it correctly, you're doomed. Favorite cartoon? I liked Ed, Ed and Eddie. Or Billy and Mandy. I think I don't know if that's the name of the show, but it was like Billy and Mandy and like the Grim Reaper. How did you come up with your win ratio before this new software? I'm underestimating. Like I said, I've been using this strategy for multiple months, and my account has been on a continuous uptrend. So I know that I have a winning percentage. So if I'm hitting an 8 to 1 odds, how do I do the math on that? 1 to 1, 50. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Let's see. 9 divided by 4. Let's see. So technically, if I'm hitting a 9 risk-reward ratio on average, I only need to win 11% of my trades to break even. So, like I said, I'm not gonna like sit here and say I have the greatest win ratio in the world, right? Until I can put that into my trading thing and show you that through the actions going forward, I can't say that I have a 33% win ratio. At the moment, I do, but over the course of hundreds of trades, I don't know if that's going to be the same. All right, but if I only need 11% to break even if I'm only winning 15 out of 100 trades, that's the thing. This is how I found out how to be successful. I go, I'm god awful at trading. So I need to find a trading strategy that gives me such high profit and allows me to be shit. And I can be successful that way. So with a 9 R&R, right, you can see how I can still be successful. I'm only winning 15 out of 100 trades, right? Now, obviously, there's some RNG in that. Sometimes I might win 20 out of 100. Sometimes I might win 10 out of 100. Who knows, all right? But the purpose of it is that over a long period of time, you can see how I am stacking my cash. So even such a low win percentage can make a lot of money. And people don't understand that. It blows their mind. Oh, my God. Because humans don't like to lose. You know, if I don't hop on live stream and if I'm not winning every single one of my trades, somehow I'm awful at this. So how am I continuously making money? It's crazy. Crypto Hustle, thank you very much, man. I don't know if you've messaged me on Discord for the invite link yet, but let me go ahead and send. Gone or fibs? Gone. Oh, if you're talking about like horizontal fibs versus diagonal gons, nah, horizontal fibs all the way. If not a trader, what would you have been? A network admin. Before I really got heavily into trading, I was pursuing an A+, a Net+, a Security+, and whatever other certs I needed to become a network admin for a company or, you know, a school or whatever I could get as a job. I shed some light on Filecoin. We'll check a look at Filecoin. Let's see what's up. Don't just start spamming random altcoins. All right, if I can trade it on Bybit, all right, then it probably deserves a little bit of attention. Filecoin, unfortunately, does not have a single setup. All right, obviously we have a larger ABC structure here, like these. All right, but in terms of ABC setup, I don't see anything. All right, we did not put in a higher high here, so you couldn't have shorted that. But I have no doubt it's probably gonna be moving down like everything else. How about Link? I think Link actually had a decent setup. Or actually, Link is going to have a setup. I might short Link if we put in a higher high here. Actually, I'm going to short Link right now. All right. So let me outline this before we get started here. All right, so reason why I'm shorting Link in just a couple minutes. All right, we have an uptrend that breaks into a downtrend, uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, downtrend, uptrend. All right, even past that. So right here, you can see an ABC setup, allowing us to enter a short. We put in a higher high. And we are sitting at that higher high right now. That's why I'm going to be entering short. even if we do happen to go up a little bit, which we could, this would turn into a gigantic A, and this would turn into a B, and this would turn into a C. We could do that. All right. Let me get into that shorter link. Market, sell short. How many link is it? I don't know how I just did that so fast, but that's the exact number that I need. All right, there we go. In terms of where I'm going to be shorting it to, probably only down to $20.91. But that is an 11 restored ratio. Pretty sweet. All right, I'm gonna go log this in the trader log. What is happening? Hello? So we got an ABC. You see like how I'm marking that out? And then we got an A, B, C on the C wave. So that's how I'm getting the entry. Let me go ahead and throw that up there. 1%. And you can see 11.89. Now, because of a little bit of a later entry, mine only actually comes out to an 11 restored ratio, because I'm willing to lose $100 right here. Well, 95, and I'm going to make 1,100 if I win the trade. So if I lose $100. If I win, I make 1,100. I make 11 times my investment. All right. So I could short that same line 5 times, get stopped out, lose $500, win the trade. All right. And I'll walk away with 6 times my investment, or 6 times net positive. You're going to regret that short, bro. You're going to regret it. You're going to so regret it. Like, you're going to lose the money, bro. You're so quirky. You're so regret. You're so crazy. You're so crazy. Stop being goofy. All right. Have you listened to a single freaking word I said? I don't care. I don't care if this trade works out. I've identified a place in the market where I can go short with having a predetermined stop loss, which allows me to set up a risk-reward ratio trade where I know exactly what I'm going to lose and exactly what I'm going to make, regardless if the market actually ever gets to my take profit. Fuck you want? Jesus, you're goofy, bro. There's a reason why you're just chilling here saying random shit. And the thing that sucks is I know a lot of people like my reactions. So I know there's some people that are just fucking with me, that actually understand what I'm doing. And they're masquerading in chat as soy boys. That pisses me off even more. All right. I'm going to take a picture of this setup. Oh, shit. I gotta click that first. There we go. 2360. How can you join the Discord? You can sign up through the Patreon, the link in the description. Like I said, if you're looking for a signals group where I give 1,000 different call outs a day and you're just going to make magical money off of my back, not the place. If you want to get in touch with other traders that know what the hell they're talking about, that's the place to do it. And then I want to take profit at 2091. Oh, not at the right place. 2091. Soy boys in disguise. I don't care about Luna. Doesn't matter which way you pull your firm from. No. What matters is like we're looking at the same area. So like let's say like, you know, because technically you're supposed to be pulling from the bottom up, all right? If you're looking for downside price action. I get that. All right. So I pull my fibs from the top down. If you're being 100% by the book, you're pulling from the bottom up. But you can see this 0.618 and 0.382 are at the same exact level. So it's just the bottom box is what I'm looking for. Or vice versa. Soy boys flip it. All right. Soy boys flip. Am I BitBoy's son? I don't know what the hell that means. I want to put you in timeout. I feel like you're just fucking with me. I feel like you actually know what the hell you're talking about. But I'm just not having it today. I can't wake up and immediately start with that kind of bullshit. Hey man, how are you? I was trying quite late yesterday. I was awake till 3 a.m. waiting for you, but happy. Nice. I didn't ban him. I put him in timeout. Big difference. Someone said there was a free trade sync alternative. Do you have a? I don't know which one it was. Big boy's my uncle, the creepy kind. Yuck. Here, let me make you a mod, Ryan. That way, like he said, if someone's trying to say that you're what's a soy boy? It's just a funny word I'm using to describe people that want to be spoon-fed information and don't do any critical thought with the brain that they were given. Maybe a newbie question, but I'm trying to understand, is there any advantages to using USDT over USD coin on Bybit? I'm pretty sure the USD coin is for spot trading. I don't think you cannot use leverage trading with USD coin. So you can only use USDT. Do you offer any courses on how to use LA Waves? No. Dude, like the only part of my back that's like tight right now is like just like up towards the shoulders. Might have slept on it wrong or something, or just all the walking I did yesterday. I don't know what's going on. Have I ever yield farmed? The thing that like puts me off from yield farming is it's just so unstable. All right, you got the APR, which changes all the goddamn time, as well as that. If one thing happens in the market and your coin dumps 90%, that 480% APR that you were farming is worthless. They're all the way up. They don't go. They don't go further up. This is as high as they go. We have 400 viewers. Jesus. I was wondering why the chat was going crazy. How about stablecoin yield farming? I guess yeah. Like a USDC on Coinbase, you're making 0.45% APR. I guess if you're fine with it. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying like, what's the point? Bull divs rolling out on 15-second chart. Close short or die. Ah, the Moon Boys. The Moon Boys are here. Mickey? Oh my god. Do you guys see this 5-second chart ABC setup right here? I mean, come on, guys. We have an A. We have an A, B, C, B, A. I missed out on so much profit on this long setup. This long setup that I needed to use a little tiny little setup. Boom. I missed out on an 8.9 restored ratio setup. Oh no, there's an ABC on the 5-minute chart. I mean, the 5-second chart. We're gonna die. No. We keep rolling. I'll be right back. Are you are you really trying to ignore those setups? Check your bias, dude. Check your ego, bro. What do you use to ramp to Bybit? EOS. Just because it's faster. And it's cheaper. Isn't it a bit of white privilege to only take trades on the 15-minute chart? I don't know, dude. If it is, I'm sorry. Oh, geez. Gonna get into that. Okay. Check your privilege. Take every single trade setup. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've been here, though. I've been here. I earned my stripes. You're screwed. You got 4 lectures in 4 hours. I don't know if you mean like just like you got to go listen to people talk, or if you got to give 4 speeches, or what. I myself was spoon-fed on day 1 watching, but after 1 week of continuous explanation and listening to your thought process, nice. That's the way we do it. Minus the spoon-fed part. What time frame do you use for ABC patterns, and how long is the average trade? I don't like answering any of those questions. All right. Once again, it's not the time frame that equals success. It is the perspective you have on price action. All right. It's going to probably take you a little bit to learn. All right. But I use the 15-minute time frame, and I tell people the 15-minute time frame because it helps beginners not get lost in the sauce. How long is the average trade? It doesn't matter to me. I'm going to take a trade setup because there's a trade setup. No matter if it takes 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 7 hours, 2 days, 15 days, like the ETC trade. I shorted ETC a couple weeks back. All right. I shorted ETC from this top right here all the way down to here. This was a 20.42 restored ratio trade. All right. This trade, from the time that I entered, I got stopped out like, I think 2 times. Right. From the time that I entered, it took me 8 days in order to actually take profits on that trade. But I'm making 20 times my investment. So $20,000 in 8 days, I don't think that's a bad deal. I say 20,000. I'm going to say 2,000. All right, because I was willing to lose 100, but I walked away with 2,000. Even a little bit more, I think. Can we? Mott, don't fuck with me. Not today. You're not that guy. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. How long does it take for you to start caring about margin interest? Are you talking about funding? Typically, I don't care about it. Because either one, I get stopped out fast enough where I don't even go through a full funding cycle. Or two, I am making so much profit from it, it doesn't really even affect me. Am I Muslim? No. How often do I walk my dog? I don't usually walk him, but what I'll do is I'll just take him in the backyard and throw a ball around. That way I get some exercise. It has been entirely too hot to take him outside. It's been in the upper 90s pretty much for the last 3 weeks. So I don't want his feet touching pavement right now. How long is the funding cycle? Every 8 hours. So if you're in a short, every 8 hours, if funding rate is positive, you get paid money. What's your go-to leverage that you feel most comfortable with? Mine's 4x. Mine's 25. I would say 9 times out of 10, I'm using 25x leverage. All right, the reason for that is because of how I set it up. All right. I'm using a $40,000 account. Now, obviously, we've made quite a bit, so I'm like, my account's like, I'm just rounding just to make it easy on myself for math purposes. But say $40,000. All right. I'm using 1% of my portfolio as margin, and I'm using 25% of that 1% as risk. All right. If I have a 1% stop loss, I need to lose 25% for every 1% the price action moves. So therefore, it equals my stop, which equals $100 loss of 400 of 40,000. So when I lose a trade, I'm losing less than 0.25% of my portfolio. So you can see how when I get stopped out 10 times, I'm not really eager to make my money back immediately. Whereas somebody that is risking 5% of their portfolio, they get stopped out 10 times. They just went from a $10,000 portfolio to a $5,000 portfolio, and they go, oh my God, this trading strategy, it just doesn't work. No, buddy. How about you kind of own up to yourself and stop rushing through things? All right. A little bit of instant gratification is not what we're looking for here. We're looking to make money over a long period of time. So get your shit together and get back in the game. All right. Stop listening to all these other influencers telling you that money's just kind of shit out of thin air. Doesn't happen. You should work with Disney and do audio voiceovers. I don't think so. I'm out of the voiceover game. What's like that meme for like every action movie? Like the dude's retired and they go to him and they're like, we got one more job for you. And he's like, God damn it, I'm in. That's going to be Disney. Austin, we got one more voiceover job for you. What is it? You got to play the new Finding Nemo. God damn it, I'm in. That's going to be me. Do you see an ABC on BTC? Yes. Actually, I did. So, like, that's the thing. Like, most of the market looks bearish. BTC is the only thing that looks bullish right now. All right. We can see a very clear downtrend that cuts into an uptrend that cuts into a downtrend. This is an ABC bullish setup. All right. Now, with Ethereum and Link and LTC and XRP still in a bearish stance, I am going to lean towards the short side. Just my personal thing. All right. But I shorted the top of this and I have taken profit right here. All right. I took profit exactly right here. All right. People go, oh yeah, you caught the top and you caught the bottom, right? You just did that. Yes, I did, my little dude. All right. And now, there's a little bit of luck involved in terms of like getting the setup to work out flawlessly. But we have an A, we have a B, we have a C. Nothing changes. Not flipping, flopping how I do things. All right. And then after that, we're looking at the larger setup here. We got an A, we got a B. That plays into this C right here. So we caught the top of this C. All right. Relative top. All right. And now we target between the 0.5 and the 0.382. So that's why I took my profit at 39.88. Is now a good short entry for Link? I'm not going to give you a yes or no setup. All right, what I will say is that we have an uptrend that has broken into a downtrend, that has broken into an uptrend, downtrend, uptrend. So from my perspective, we can group these three trends together. All right. And we can turn this into an if this and that statement. As long as we are below this level right here, it is okay to short. If we get above that level, then we need to let go of our losses. So I'm using a 1% stop loss. All right, now we take this entire setup, A, B, C, and we target the 0.382 to 0.618. Right there. Boom. It looks like we're about to get stopped out of ETH. We only got like 3 more percentage points we can go up. Thank you, Oliver. I appreciate that. If you can only use one indicator, what would it be? RSI. If you could put all your money into one crypto and you could only take it out in 4 years, what would it be? Monero. Would you consider a different strategy if your win rate improved to 60% or more? There's a whole bunch of things that is wrong about that statement. All right, just saying that I'm going to have a 60% win rate does not mean that I will make more money. Now, if I could make the same exact R&R per trade and have a 60% win rate, you bet your bottom dollar I would do that, but it's just not realistic. People that think it is, I don't understand the mentality. All right, so we got stopped at a link. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, so we're about to put in that higher high right here. Now, if we come back down below this level, I would re-enter. Actually, I guess it doesn't even really matter, to be honest, because those are so damn close. I think I might actually just... We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Get out of my way, RSI. Oh, yeah, Monero might get banned, blah, 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 blah. I don't believe Monero is inflationary. You are misinformed. All right, as of right now, until we put in that higher high, I'm going to have the conditional set up here. 23.68.7. Or 10. There we go. Didn't get movies lately. I know it's hard to these days. Good movies. Nah, but I forgot what it's called. Sweet Tooth on Netflix was a really good series. I like that. Is it? Okay, there we go. All right, that's definitely a little bit of a better setup there. There we go. All right, so let me go pop this in. Got stopped out at 23.85.4. Oh. I guess I just put it on a filter. 23.85.4. 410. Got to put in a random time here. August 2nd. Crypto buy. Boom. On the Excel calculator, what is the bet percentage? How much are you risking per trade? If you lose a trade, how much percentage of your portfolio are you going to lose? Okay, so I was wrong. There is inflation in Monero, but it's 1%, and I don't even think inflation has kicked in yet. So, from my understanding, inflation is not going to kick in for a little bit. as well as that 1% is fine. The reason why I'm bullish on Monero is because it's actually being used to trade. Not just speculative trading, but actual trading. Like, I hand you a product, you hand me money. I don't care if it's illegal. What I care is it's happening. Do I care for the BTC dominance chart? Not really. Now, you got a leg to stand on with that one. BTC is going to have a crazy push. I feel it. You got a leg to stand on. We got a bullish setup on BTC. Obviously, the macro is calling for 47K. So I'll give you that. You got that leg to stand on. Hence, why I'm not in a BTC short right now. I'm shorting everything else because everything else has a short setup. But I'm completely understanding. But why am I not long on BTC then? Because I didn't get a good entry. I can't just long BTC because BTC go up. I need a proper entry placed off of a proper level. If I don't get that, I can't trade. I have limitations and criteria and rules for how I trade. That's how I'm long-term successful, where others will fall short. This is the bullish setup. I was not awake when this crossed over the conditional line. All right. If I was, I probably would have taken that trade because I would have taken profits on my short, and we would have had a very clear ABC setup, and I would have been in that trade. And that would have been my hedge position for all these shorts that I'm in right now. If we do happen to get down to that level, I will long that. But we are nowhere close to that level, so therefore I cannot take that long. If I wanted to go long here, my stop loss would have to be probably around, I would say, let's see, hold on. Let's see, 0.5%. My stop loss would have to be about a 1.65%. So even to the top of this range, that is only a 4.37 risk-reward ratio. That's not a good R&R for what the amount of price action that I'm trading here. Bro, check BTC dominance chart. Okay, man. I don't know. What's it gonna change? Is it gonna just blow me away? What I don't use it. Oh my god! Oh my god! Would you just look at that? Would you just look at it? It doesn't really matter to me. If you live in the U.S., can you verify your identity on Bybit with your driver's license? No, you cannot. Start logging my trades to help out. Do you mind getting the stats? I don't care if it's in an Excel sheet. How many trades would you? I would say like 100 would be good. Bro, you short link right now? Yes, I am in a short on link right now. Are you planning on changing your strategy once we get into back? No, I don't plan on changing my strategy. Trading the NASDAQ these days? No. I'll check it every once in a while, but it's no concern to me. Do you know if the crypto exchanges with KYC will send? Yes, they will. Coinbase will send your tax data to authorities if you are of concern, or if the tax authorities reach out to Coinbase. What's my TP on link? Oh, I'm sorry, I don't got it put in there for you. My TP, my toilet paper is gonna be about $21. A little bit less. There we go. 20.89. How does my investing strategy differ from my trading strategy? So my investing strategy is simply to take the daily chart. All right. And I'm using Hakonishi candles, and I turn off the wicks. Okay. All right, now what I'm looking for is I'm looking for the uptrends to break into downtrends. So like uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, right? That's all we got. So we only have 2 points here, 1 and 2, all right? So these 2 levels are the primary places for accumulation in my eyes, right here and right here, all right? If you want further proof of this, let's go to the previous bull market. All right. So previous bull market, we have an uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, downtrend, and we don't see anything else relative besides that. So here, here, and here are the average bottoms for the entire bull market. All right, so then when we get into the bear market's simple job is to retest those levels. All right, so then we turn back on the candles to see what actually happened. All right. And you can see that price wanted to stay above that level. People were accumulating at that level. And then it fell down, and we fell to the second line, and people were accumulating at that level. And at such high amounts that it caused us to go into another bull market. It could have very, very easily gone down to this one. All right. So I bought some at 43K, and I bought some at 28K. Why do you stream on YouTube and not Twitch? Well, it's just what I'm used to. Maybe in the future I'll stream on Twitch. Who knows? Could always just broadcast a bro. Yeah, you can. Technically, you're not supposed to. It's not technically allowed by the TOS, and you can actually get your account banned for that. Because, like, the streaming platforms, obviously they're competitors. And if they want exclusivity to your person, if that makes sense. Doesn't mean that you can't stream on Twitch and YouTube. It just means like they want you to only be on one place at a time. Hey, Kite, can you make screen a little left so that I can see what you... You want me to move my screen so you can copy my trades? No, I'm not going to move. How do you do the ABC setups? Do you use Elliott waves? It's like an adaptation of Elliott wave. I'm not looking for extensions. I'm just looking to play within boundaries. Okay, can you show how you predicted the top of ETH and BTC in the bull market with Elliott wave? Sure. All right. So when it came to Ethereum actually is what allowed me to get this. So I started from here. This was my first count. So I started this. I was like, okay, this is my 1 and this is my 2. All right. If that is my 1 and that is my 2, then we go ahead. And now we can project the 1.618 as the top of the 3. All right. And then we take all of the third wave. And we can project that as the top of the 5th wave. All right. And that was my count for the market. So obviously, it worked out to a relative degree. It was calling for 2,792. All right. Now, obviously, as we got over here, I started this count. Uptrend, downtrend. All right. So I go ahead and I take all of those trends. And then I target the 1.618. Top of the 1.618 should be the top of my third wave. Then we take all the trends involved. And then we target the 0.618 as the bottom of the 4. And then we target the 1.618 as the top of the 5th. So that was my final wave count. All right. So that goes into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right here, we got A, B, C. Obviously, when we went further, but come on. Are you really going to be upset by an extra 25% when you can get your money out here? I got out between $3,000 and $3,500. That was Elliott wave. Like I said, you can use Elliott wave, like the extension side of things, when we're in a price discovery market. When we're in a sideways retesting market, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5s don't make a lick of sense. So when Ethereum was at its ABC 5th wave, I decided it was probably a good time to take profits on BTC as well. And even from a divergence confirmed perspective, it was time to take. Because right here, we got an A, a B, an A, B, C, C. So as long as we were below this level, it was time to short the market. And you can see that from that perspective. What is a lick? It's like a come up. You know, you jack somebody's chain, you go sell it at a fence. You know, you sell some unsavory products to somebody. You hit a lick. How do I join your Discord? Just join the Patreon. Just send me a message on Discord. It's capital K and then lowercase ITE #2136. You already sent me a message. Obviously I'm streaming right now. I'll send you as you guys ask. Even my Discord has people asking why I don't use Market Cipher. Come on. Come on. I just want to say thank you for all the live streams and all that you share. So ABC and adding to it. I've made 210% in the past week. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're doing well. 210% sounds like a little bit of bad risk management, but hopefully with that newfound profit, you can lower the risk a little bit and do things a little bit safer. But thank you very much. I appreciate it. You said you invested in BTC at 28K and 43K. What would be your entry point if you would invest again? I would not. I got my buys. 43K. 43K and 28K. So my average is like 35 or something like that. But what is the reason for not entering a BTC short? Because we already did. I shorted the top of BTC. I already made $2,000. I don't need more. All right. Right here. All right. We shorted 41,409 and we took profits at 39,080. Actually, let me go set this up. Let me take a picture of what we did. All right. So we had an A. We had a B. We had an A, B, C. And when you have three trends, you can turn those three trends into one trend. So right here, that was an ABC setup. Get rid of all that negative noise. All right. So I shorted the market right here. And unfortunately, I did white there. I made more money because of it, but I didn't plan on that. I was just stupid and I didn't realize I had a conditional open. But it was in a correct place to do so. So I had a short off of the smaller ABC and I had a short off the larger A. All right, so I took an entry right here. I set my stop loss above. All right, and I was using a 0.5% stop loss. And we take all three trends involved, just like so. And we target between the 0.382 and the 0.5, this region right here. And then I took my profits because we take profits where profit is due and we let price action do what it do. I took my profits at 39,088 exactly. Save. There we go. Put that one in the history books. Can you explain your breakout strategy that you use for a $100 challenge? The breakout strategy is the breakout strategy. Like it's just breakout trades off of horizontal levels. The strategy was in how I set up the risk. I know you're asking that because you want to try to replicate it, but there's in no way, shape, or form do I see us anytime soon going into a market that will allow you to do that. Because extreme breakout strategies such as that will only work well in a price discovery market. Nah, I don't really trade channels, no. Do you go in a new BTC trade today? If BTC does get back down to this level right here, I will probably take a hedge long. All right, because this is the BTC setup. All right. But the problem is I was asleep and I didn't catch this. All right. Which lately, like, I don't even care. Like, I've been making so much money in this market that when I miss setups because of sleep, I actually don't mind it. Obviously, I'm awake and at the charts probably 17 hours out of the day. So very rarely do I miss setups, but when I do, it ain't no big deal. All right. So if we ever do get back down to that level, I probably will take a hedge long. That's my plan. But that's the thing. Like if I want to make really good profit, I have to be as exact as possible with my entry. People go, why don't you just enter long right now? Because I'm not going to make the money that I need to make from this trade in order to be long-term successful. Every single trade counts. All right. So right there, just to the 0.5, 0.382 region, that is an 8.59. All right. 8.5. Right. That's a pretty damn good trade, but I need to get the entry. All right. Do I stream every day? The past week, yes, but don't count on it. Starting from the 5th, I'm going to be gone for a week. I'm not going to stream for an entire week. Looks like XRP came down a little bit. Yeah, had a little bit of a drop right there. So like XRP, I entered right here and I held that trade all the way down to here. Obviously the take profit was just a little bit further away. And then it skyrocketed all the way back up to my entry. Did I close the trade because I was scared? No. You have taught me how to trade. Can you please teach me how to get a girlfriend? I can't do that, man. Do you watch any other YouTubers? Moon, Crypto? I don't watch any other crypto YouTubers except for Ryan Matta. Like, obviously, I've seen other people's stuff, but I don't watch other people. First off, because I'm trading for me. All right. I don't want my charts to get influenced by what other people say. As well as that, I don't think a lot of those other YouTubers exactly, I don't know, deserve my time. In the past, I've done 100x trades and just using my liquidation as a stop loss. But because of funding and how things can get kind of screwed up, it doesn't really work out that well. So why even use 100x to begin with? Do you ever add your position if you get a better signal later? Like if I'm in a macro downtrend and we have an ABC to the upside, I can short again. I'll add to my position there. BTC touches 28, 29K. Would you invest again? If not, why? Besides, you already did. Well, that's going to be my answer. I already did. I already invested there. Why do I need to put more money into a market? That's what I'm willing to bet on. That's payoff. All right, so we just got stopped out of ETH. All right. Exit price 2,659.20. 2,659.20. Size 5.3. Time, bullshit time. There we go. August 2nd. Crypto, buy. There we go. Boom. All right, let me go set up that conditional again. All right, on ETH. Right here, boom. And 2,638.30. 2,638.30. And is this also 5.3? Yes, it is. And then boom. And while we're at it, let me go ahead and add a link to this as well. Add trade. Link USDT. Sell time. We got 410. Price 23677. 23677. There we go. If you can get a CSV document, it can input the trades for you. But I have not found a way to do that on Bybit. And also, I don't want to just import all my past trades. I want to start from right now and do it on Livestream, just for records. God, look at Soul. Oh, I got such a bad taste in my mouth for Soul. Soul doesn't have a setup. Soul did not have a short setup. It did not have a long setup. I guess you could say this is the long setup A, B, C right there. But that already hit a take profit. And I don't even know if it was high R&R. Yeah, that, it would have been like a 5. Ah, no, it wouldn't have. because he would have taken profits right here. That would have been a 2.5. Not a good trade. Sol looks like shit right now. From a trading perspective. All right. Now, with BTC having a bullish setup, could the market go into a frenzy skywards? Of course. So just because it doesn't have a short setup or a long setup doesn't mean that you can't buy into it. But I'm just saying from a leverage trading perspective, there's nowhere, absolutely nowhere on that coin to get into. If you were to chart on 2 consecutive days, starting on a fresh canvas wood each day, would you be able to plot the support and Yes, I would. Hey, you look really cute today, bro. 100 emoji. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Have you thought about how it seems like the world is clamping down on leverage trading? I have. My thing is I don't think leverage trading is going away. The market's demand for it is way too high. Like maybe they might go the same as like Binance, where like they reduce the leverage, but I've showed you guys many times. All right. If I needed to use 10x leverage, I could. The leverage isn't what matters. It's how you set it up. It's just having higher leverage allows me to leave less of my portfolio on the exchange. I don't know, Frank. I don't know if I'll be up there by Thursday, because I was gonna leave on the 5th to go up towards there. So I don't think I'll be able to come to the beach house. But I'll definitely be up there. So if you want to meet for dinner or something, I got you, man. Did you check EIP 1559 update on? No, I did not see that. When, if ever, does a funding rate influence your decision to take a trade? Absolutely never. Magus. I sent you the link. Thank you very much for signing up, man. I appreciate it. Hey. So I got, let's see, link open. Okay, those are all the open ones. Do you plan to short ETH again? Yes, I do. If we get back below that line. Do you not find indicators like RSI and MACD useful? I think the RSI is incredibly useful. But the way that I trade, it's subsequent to how I trade, because the price structures that I trade are where divergences form. So regardless if there's a divergence or not, 9 times out of 10 there will be. I don't need to check the RSI. So it's not that I'm not using the RSI because I don't think it's good. It's just I don't need it. You and Frank dating? Frank wishes. I'm the man of his dreams. Little kitey boy. What can I learn more about ABCs? You can read a book called Harmonic Elliott Wave by Ian Copsley. Sorry. We be traveling next week? Yes. Little man's gonna be staying with my sister. Harmonic Elliott Wave by Ian Copsley. Are you in crypto only? No, but I am heavily invested in crypto enough to say that none of my other investments are of significant proportions. Got a lot of AMD stock. I got a lot of NVIDIA stock that I've been holding on to since like 2016. And I had Tesla, but then I sold Tesla as soon as it like had its major pop. Made quite a bit of money off of that. Thank you, Monkey. I appreciate it. And now we got another entry on Ethereum. Make sure that's... Go set that up. That down a little bit. All right, now we gotta punch this in. This is the life of a trader. Hopefully you look forward to it. ETH USDT. Share contracts, 5.3, price, $2,637. $2,637. Save. And now we want to go ahead and take a picture of the setup again. A, B, C. And then now we're shorting this line. And we're taking the top of this. And then we're going here. And then we're taking this. Like that. And then we're putting a 1% stop loss. Actually, no, 0.7% stop loss. My bad. All right, and then we're going this. All right, 2,478. 2,478. All right, boom. Take a picture of these. Go over here. And I do these. Oh, I didn't save it. I'm dumb. There we go. Save. And now we go over here. And we do these. And there we go. Do I have a mining rig at home? No, I do not. I should probably see about getting into that maybe for the next bull run after this one's done. But like, in order to be successful in mining, like if you're like a normal person, you need to mine during the bear market when graphics cards are cheap, have a really good investment into it to begin with, and just time. A lot of being a successful miner is not just mining like Ethereum during the bear market, but like let's say Ethereum is like something that you can count on, right? You're gonna probably majority be mining Ethereum, but then with the other 33% of your mining resources, you need to be mining altcoins that have a chance to 10x, 20x. That way you're getting them for free and you have that chance of hitting that jackpot. Why the 0.7% stop? Because I'm trying to get a little bit more R&R out of this trade. And Ethereum has enough money in the market where I can be a little bit more aggressive. Now, if I can get good R&R and use a little bit higher stop loss, of course I'll do that, but it's just I can't right now. All right, since you're going on vacation on the 5th, are you going to be on Discord regardless? Yes. So, like, I don't, like, if I'm constantly live streaming every single day, what I'm thinking, what my setups are going to be, I don't feel the need to constantly post in Discord what my thoughts are because I'm giving you my thoughts. All right. If I don't stream, all right, and I enter a trade, I'm more than likely going to tell you about it. So, like, I'll be active in Discord over the week that I'm gone. You know, keeping up with the market. You know, stuff like that. Oh, there's a button where I can just skip and take the L or the W. Yeah. I wish there was something like that as well, because it would just be easy at that point. If you want my Discord, you got to sign up for the Patreon. All right. Like I said, it's not a signals group. Don't expect 1,000 different calls a day. There's a couple tutorial videos in there. Really what you're paying for is the community and like immediate access to me. That's all it is. Do I think this bull run is over? No, I do not. I think we're going to go back down to 29K or even lower, but I don't think the bull run's over. The music in the background is carbon-based life forms. My buddy Frank is who has introduced me to it. Patreon's $50 a month. That's me, I'm Frank. What made you change your mind when you said the bull run would be over after? So, like, I meant like the immediate bull run of we're going up, 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 and now we are going to be going sideways for a good while or even down. That's what I meant by like bull run, right? But obviously, I hold a larger perspective. I'm thinking that this bull run is coming in 3 waves. Wave 1 up, wave 2 down, wave 3 up. All right, just like the 20K bull market was the C wave of the $1,000 ABC. All right, look. Oh, God damn. All right. The 20K bull market was literally just the the C of this wave. All right. So this is the A, and then this is the A, B, C. All right. And then C, all right, and that turns into an A. And then you got an A, B, C, B. And then you got A, B, C. And then we're probably going to have tank over. Something like that. I can't predict that far in the future, but you see what I'm getting at. All right, so this is like the first wave up right here. And then we're making a wave down. And then we're going to make a wave up. Right? Where that wave ends, I don't know. I don't know where that wave ends. Everybody that tells you that they do is lying straight to your face. Yeah, obviously I like to take stabs in the dark. I think like 100 to 140K is a respectable number. If you ever got a helicopter, Rich, do you think you would want your own? Nah, helicopters are too noisy. I don't like noisy stuff. I would just, like, if I was that rich and I could pay someone just to drive me around, I'd probably just get like just a Bentley. Like, I like my box, but I don't know if I had enough money to buy either a Maybach or a Bentley, I think I might just get the Bentley. You were right, by the way. As time goes on, my R&R has been making more money than my stop loss. I'd love to see it. That's the way we do it. That's the way we do it. Do you have any other trade? No, I don't have any other trades open. I'm waiting for like around 47K to enter into a macro short on BTC, and hopefully on Ethereum if it's got a decent setup. How many profitable trades do you make? I would say 15 to 20% of the trades that I take are profitable. Yep, my bot. Or as the rappers call it, Maybach, Maybach. But it's my bot. Actually, the death cross is not BS because it agrees with my sentiment. So therefore, because it agrees with the way that I see the market, it's not BS. It's my bach.
We are looking at how to pronounce the German car brand.
We learn something new every day. Now, I'm not putting a whole lot of emphasis on the my bach. Thank you. I'm learning English and German over here with them ABCs and my box. Sounds wrong. I don't like it. I don't know what to say to you, man. I like the look of like coupes. Like if I can get an S-Class coupe, I would love it. But like I care too much about people, and coupes just have the worst leg room in the world. Now, like I haven't personally sat in an S-Class coupe, so most definitely like an S-Class probably has a lot more leg room than most cars, even with the coupe. So I don't know. Like if I can get an S63 coupe, like the epitome of like what a normal person can buy, theoretically. Obviously, like a Maybach would probably be like the one thing to buy. AMG is actually pronounced AMG. How can you trade if alts follow BTC religiously? I don't know what you mean by that. Market moves generally the same direction. Like, doesn't that make it easier? Bro, when and why did you get into crypto? I got into crypto when I was about 12 years old, 11 to 12 years old. I was at my grandparents' house. and I heard them screaming at the TV about some fake criminal currency. I come outside and I see what looks like a video game currency, but being used in real life to buy drugs. So you can see how like my kid imagination really liked this idea because I was really into video games. So then I watched it go from like $30 to $1,000, and everybody started freaking out about it. And I got deep into it, researching it, trying to mine it with my shit little gaming computer at the time. And then when I was about 14, I just sold candy in high school to buy Bitcoin. Also did some voiceovers. I don't think Teslas are boring. I just I don't know. I really wanted a Tesla for a very long time, but then I really looked into it. Kind of like the upkeep cost of it, just because it's so brand new. Like that kind of stuff doesn't really have mass production to the way it should. But like, if you don't admit that the plaid Tesla is not cool as shit, you're lying to yourself. The fact that you can go from 0 to 60 faster than pretty much any car on the market right now. And the new plaid cut in half the 60 to 130 time from 9 seconds to 4 seconds. I've learned a lot of pronunciations from voiceovers. I ain't afraid to admit that. I don't think I did ever, like, just something around my Vok, but yeah, the TV show How to Sell Drugs Online Fast is a very good show. I like that show. I wish I could experience it in German. That way I don't have to listen to the dub, like it dubbed over. But it's still pretty good. That's one of the shows that like they pick people to do the voiceovers that fit the characters they're voicing over. It's not always the case. Pronunciation? Did I mispronounce pronunciation? I'm s- I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What do you want from me? Mispronounce? Oh my god! We're the market maker. Did you see that dump? It was so good. Big dump. This is my son. He's adopted. Don't tell him. Oh, you see his ears? He's like, I'm adopted? Would I buy a car from BitBoy if it was the right price? I ain't got a problem. No, this is the 15-minute time frame. What was my 36x based on? A 0.7% stop loss with around like 1.5% margin or something like that. Actually, no, it was going to be based off a 1.5% margin. But I realized that ETH can go up to 50x leverage. I thought ETH could only go up to 25. Oh no, we're pumping back up. I should take profits on my shorts and just FOMO into a long. All right, buddy. My hair all over my new hoodie. I'm probably gonna be heading off soon, guys. Probably about 6 minutes. That'll put us at the 3-hour mark for the day. I need to make some phone calls and just relax today. We made some pretty decent profit. I wish I would have been on live stream this morning to kind of hit that take profit point with you guys, but it is what it is. But you can see it from last night, how we took the trade, what the take profit was. Fill in the gaps. Yep, this is where I've kind of gone over why I'm in these shorts, where I'm in these shorts from, my take profits and why. So, I mean, if you're confused and you want to follow along, go back. That's all I can say. Do you think everyone can make this trading strategy work? I have self-doubt. No, I don't think everybody can make this trading strategy work because some people have the fear and the pain so psychologically bad that they won't continue using this strategy. But if you understand it from a mathematical perspective and use low risk, and then over the course of time, show your brain, hey, this is what we should be doing, or like it's not what you should be doing, but this is how I found out how to be successful for myself. Then your brain might be a little bit more willing to say, hey, okay, let's use 0.5% risk. Hey, have you checked the 15-minute on BTC? Yes, I have. And we've been over it. BTC does have a bullish setup. Did it get down to the entry point? Almost. So BTC does have a bullish setup here. Let me see if this is a spam call or not. Give me 1 second. Hello? That's a spam call. If it gets down to 39,234, that would be an entry point for a long. But with the rest of the market looking pretty damn bearish, I don't know if we will actually hold that. But that would be a really good position for a hedge long. So, all how you play it. But have fun doing it. In England, it's Meebach. I won't be on vacation for another couple days. I'm probably going to be leaving on the 5th. So I probably will be live streaming on the 4th. So I'll say goodbye as we go. I've been stopped out 5 times yesterday. In the last short I took, I gained all the profits and the losses. That is what's up. That's what I'm saying. Like, we lost, probably close to $1,000 getting stopped out over the past couple of days. But we hit one trade and we walk away with 2,200. More than double what we lost. All right. And then if we hit any of these other trades, it's just even more profit added. So. I'm going up to see my father. All right, guys. We're going to start saying goodbye now. I kind of just want to chill today. I had a very active day yesterday. And I haven't taken off for a little bit. So we're going to keep the stream short today, if you can call 3 hours short. Brother with a D, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Casey, thanks, Kite. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Johnny on the spot. Thank you very much, man. I'm glad to see that P&L is in an uptrend. That's what we like to see. Dieter, or Dieter, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it correctly. I'm very sorry. Take care as well. Everett's, enjoy your vacation, Kite. I will. So I'm looking forward to it. Hey man, I'm loving this and what you're doing. Can you please let me know what your thoughts on moving your stop loss to break? Maybe next stream. Ask that question. We will continue this later. Ricky, thank you for being here. Override, you as well. Josh T, you have a good night as well. Spin kick, thank you, man. Alex Smith, later, bro. Joshua, thank you for everything. I appreciate you. Giant 9K, DXY pumping. That's cool, I guess. C, thank you. Q Sherman, love the details while you explain. Thank you very much. Maria, Kite will miss you. Miss you guys too. First time on here. I'll see you in the next one. Be safe. Thank you. I look forward to seeing you. I'm Weeby. I don't know if that's a face palm. All right, guys. I appreciate you very much. Hopefully we hit our take profits before the next live stream, but hey, we'll see what happens. All right, guys. Let's go ahead. I'm going to play Marlon Craft. As always, check out Marlon Craft. He is a deserving artist. As well as that, Ryan Carveo just released his new album. If you guys like the type of music that I like, go check out Ryan Carveo. I can't play it, unfortunately, on Livestream because it's copyrighted by UMG, and UMG are assholes. All right, so go check out Ryan Carveo. My favorite song on that album is Vampire, so check that song out, most definitely. But all right, guys, we're probably gonna play. We're gonna play "Get Off My Yard," and we're gonna play. We're gonna play "Lot to Give." All right, guys. So if you guys like the song, check out Marlon Craft. You guys ready? Hold on. I'm having a staring contest. All right, if I blink first, that's when we leave. I could do this for a very long time. I got contacts in, so I don't have to deal with the air hitting my eyeballs directly. More about the fatigue in my eyelids. All right. Bye!
Should be played at high volume, preferably in a residential area. This should be played at high volume, preferably in a residential area.
Who really want come fuck with the kid? Feel like I'm God, put your trust in the kid. They be sneak discussing the kid. Should at least they discussing the kid. I'm disgusting this shit. Low limits to the fucks I could give. Sometimes wanna kill the internet. It's like I've been through something with Sid. It's disruptive as shit. All these functionless kids clicking stuff that get lit. I'm all grumpy and shit, bitch. Get off my yard. You don't really want to see me get on my job. Keep your voice down before you set off my squad. Lucky that you played out 7 iPods. Cause if you was more relevant, you might just get your head kicked in. I'm ready as I ever been. My cocky be so elegant. That college head on him, but raised on New York City sentiment. Combined to make my suck my dick sound so eloquent. I'm feeling like and1 hot sauce. For you could say, man's done got crossed. Long list of demands for the pop off. You be shocked what my thoughts cause. Who won't fuck with? Who really want come fuck with the kid? Feel like I'm God, put your trust in the kid. They be sneak discussing the kid. Should at least they discussing the kid. I'm disgusting this shit. Low limits to the fucks I could give. Sometimes wanna kill the internet. It's like I've been through something with Sid. It's disruptive as shit. All these functionless kids clicking stuff that get lit. I'm all grumpy and shit, bitch. Get off my yard. You don't really want to see me get on my job. Keep your voice down before you set off my squad. Lucky that you played out 7 iPods. 2020 coming forward, I need alimony. I've been taking care of you kids, I need alimony. Back and forth with the flows, I need paddle for me, chatter for me, gradually getting kinda louder for me. Oh God, what they won't do, I've been so charged. I've been going through it, I should send a postcard. FBO news, cause I'm so far from how y'all move. I'm from where to step on your neck just to get ahead of you. My head getting too big, I can't even fit a schedule. You can live online, but that won't save you when the rent is due. Gave myself a feature, cause I beat before I'm ever you. Who really want come fuck with the kid? Feel like I'm God, put your trust in the kid. They be sneak discussing the kid. Should at least they discussing the kid. I'm all grumpy and shit, bitch. Get off my yard. You don't really want to see me get on my job. Keep your voice down before you set off my squad. Lucky that you played out 7 iPods. prove, lot to lose, lot of weight, gotta move, gotta wait, gotta choose, gotta drink, lot of fuel, gotta pay, lot of dues, gotta wait, lot of snooze, gotta play, by the rules, lot of days, gotta lose, lot of fake, lot of news, lot of read, chances slim, lot of they, fancy him, lot them say, can't be him, gotta stay champion till lot of day champion, lot of hope, lot of pain, lot was lost, more was gained for the fame, lot of folks, I won't name, had a lot of jokes, lot of smoke, gotta see, lot is said, gotta be, lot misled, gotta teach, lot of men got envy hiding, lot of folks who got a lot, got lots of emptiness inside them, lot of lots, gotta build, lot of blocks, got a lot of ills, lot the issues, got a lot who got them locked to kill, lot of dark, gotta shine, lot of hearts don't gotta beat, lot of mouths who got a lot to say if they just got to speak. We don't really got a lot of time, no. And I done gave a lot of mine, no it don't grow. But you ain't got a lot to give. You ain't got a lot to give. You ain't got a lot to give, no. They was sleeping, now they try and eat. Bitch, I don't run a bed and breakfast. I wanna get them back, I feel myself getting selfish, trying to figure what success is. Living free and reckless, beating the check shit. That when you drop, they check shit. I try to not one try to make shit that they all impressed with. Shit, it's hard to reach objectives when it's all subjective. I think success is feeling blessed with all that you've been blessed with, without needing all that bad dopamine that we all inject with. That buzz from that buzz in my pocket ain't a good high, but fuck playing the good guy. They tried to play me, they tried to paint me with a blindfold instead of using their good eye. I pitched and they passed on me and their coaches were like, good eye. And I won't take a bat to him, but fuck his retribution. I get live each day with passion. Kids live in destitution in our own very nation. Feel like my soul can relate. I'm a complicated union of these emotional states. So it's success finding peace, cause I got a lot of problems, but got even more to give. Is it about what I get, about what I can bring? If I don't leave my successes to loot, can I still be big? Let me know. Time, no. And I done gave a lot of mine, no it don't grow. But you ain't got a lot to give. You ain't got a lot to give. You ain't got a lot to give, no. Me a streak of bad days. Yesterday was the best in a while. Yeah, I've been bottling a lot in my safe, but I make my confessions and smiles. Yeah, and they've been rare in the air that I share, but the fare isn't fair to make where turn to there. So I think I'm where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, I think I'm where I am. Then I came with a lot to lose, but so did every man with a lot to prove. B took my X-rays, showed a lot of wounds. Stick the quail through my chest, dip the blood in it. I just wanna pay my soul with it. I just wanna shape my goals with it. Sometimes to get clean, gotta soak in it. So I'm where I'm supposed to be, I'm where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, one time for the one time. It's for every soldier on the front line. On the battlefield, of trying to find a mass appeal, of struggling internal, trying to make them see your battle's real. I see, I know that I know that you the only judge knows if the trial is real. You ain't capping when actions start with an idea. They just rapping like alpaca, but they IKEA. You can sweep cheap dirt under expensive rug, but eventually you still gon' get some bugs. The recipe ain't filled with gentle hugs. I make peace with ingredients that I get from thugs. Beauty's ugly, pain is pretty, growth hurts and peace is loud. And ain't much worth more to me than being proud. Yeah, still trying to figure this me shit out, but I guess that's what it is, I can see it now. I done had me a streak of bad days. Yesterday was the best in a while. Yeah, I've been bottling a lot in my safe, but I make my confessions and smiles. Yeah, and they've been rare in the air that I share, but the fare isn't fair to make where turn to there. So I think I'm where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, I think I'm where I am. Then I came with a lot to lose, but so did every man with a lot to prove. B took my X-rays, showed a lot of wounds. chest if the blood in it. I just wanna paint my soul with it. I just wanna shape my goals with it. Sometimes I get clean, gotta soak in it. So I'm where I'm supposed to be, I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Fuck what you trying to prove, define the rules. As I would do, I grind the flu behind the groove. When times was blue, I tried to fool. I climbed the new heights to find time to prove. If I should lose, at least they don't have my soul. Can't surpass my goals, and need to redefine my promise, so they won't call my rose. I'm finally alive, I know.